Hi, I'm Swetha, and I'm here to share my gratitude to Smita Himadri for being not only my health coach but also my spiritual guide. As part of her platform, she would have shared a lot of testimonials of her clients reversing all kinds of severe, life threatening conditions. And I think it's pretty clear that she's an amazing health coach and a spiritual guide. But I believe what sets her apart is her empathy towards people who come to her with her problems without getting attached to them, because that is important. But more importantly, the fact that she's not judgmental about people following whatever they have been following so far. Because what she prescribes is something that is very radical. She prescribes veganism, plant based living, but on top of that, she also prescribes juices, which is something that is not commonly accepted in a lot of circles, but it's pretty clear that it works. But I think the way she approaches every client of hers, their problems, without becoming very judgmental about it, because it's easy to get judgmental about this space when we bring in the ethical angle, when we say you need to take health into your own hands or you need to prioritize yourself, when sometimes, especially me being a mother of a high needs toddler, it's not easy to prioritize oneself when prioritizing oneself is simply just doing your job as a mom and being there for your baby. So, the way she shares her wisdom is so empathetic. She has unique solutions to every problem, every little problem, or seemingly big problem. She knows how to get into your shoes, but she's not, it's very clear that she doesn't get attached. So it's important to maintain that observer viewpoint, but also to be very empathetic, because sometimes I think we can get very clinical about this, about eating food at the right time, having the right food combinations, giving the gap, all of those things can get a little confusing sometimes for especially people who are new to this path. It's a huge mountain to wade through. So I really like how she's very empathetic, and she's also very not by the book. And that is so important for some of us who get a little bit too stuck if there are too many rules to follow, and get confused and overwhelmed, especially when there are other things going on, which usually it is. And so I really appreciated, and I was really able to connect with Smita because of her approach to what I presented as challenges in my life, in my toddler's life. And she always has an ear for you, and I feel that is not discussed a lot. A lot of her, whatever she has put up on her channel, is about the outcomes and the successes that her clients have had, which have been phenomenal. But I really wanted to share and express my gratitude towards Smita for being such an empathetic soul, and for also not being judgmental, and for also not putting that pressure that have you tried this, have you not tried that, why don't you try it this way, which again sometimes can get very overwhelming. She takes it easy. She always believes, when the time is right, it will happen. At the same time, she always is there for you when you come to her, which I think is a really great approach. And I just want to, convey how grateful I am to the universe that I have been able to meet Smita, and understand so much about the universe through her, and just understand so much about my own life, how I can raise my own consciousness while doing my duties as a mom to a toddler, which is pretty much all the time. And sometimes I don't have time to focus on myself. It does not mean I'm not prioritizing myself. It just means that at this point, universe has placed me in a position to be with my daughter and to serve my daughter. And through that, I will be able to discover myself more. I will be able to discover the about the universe more and elevate myself at the same time. I don't have to wait for the right time or the right place to read a lot of books or to, have a quiet place to meditate, because sometimes that's really not possible for the situation that I'm in. But I have still been able to grow so much, leaps and bounds, in just 6 or 7 months that I've known Smita. So I just really wanted to put it out there for anyone who's considering consulting with Smita. It will be a game changer, it will be a life changer for you, purely because of the way she approaches all of our problems and the fact that it is so empathetic and non judgmental, which is really what we need. Because we all have challenges, we all have struggles, and no one's struggles are more or less. And I wish Smita all the love and all the luck, and thank you.